promise I will let you go and play in just a moment, but you Mission Impossible rolled on me out from under the bed.
He's had a very, very eventful 5 minutes. He was completely
Where are you going, child? He was solid asleep in his bed. Then he stretched, missed it, hit the floor, loafed, and then I went to pet him and pick him up, and he literally Mission Impossible rolled under the bookcase to get away from us. I'm like, child, what are you doing?
We have a weird dog.
Yes, he's a very weird dog. And now he's probably going to go on he's having dinner. He's decided he wants some more dinner. And then he will go on an absolute tear, and then hopefully he will fall asleep. I mean, we've got his little cam all set up for you folks. It's just he's decided he needs a little break for a while. So
no, I can't perform tonight.
No, it's too sexy. I can't.
No, mother, do not pursue me.
I guess he's still maybe upset that I put Bandit. Can you grab me Bandit?
Beyond it. He's beyond it.
This is Bandit, who is one of my favorite little Halloween decorations. I put Bandit in his bed earlier, and he's like, Mother, how dare you make me share? The other thing I'm trying to make him get used to is this child is spoiled, okay? Please just let me have this. Last week, was it last week when it got really cold? We busted out the heating pad so that he would have a heating pad to lie on and be warm. He gets too warm and then he sticks his feet out. He's like, I'm too warm now. But they make pet safe, microwavable, basically hot water bottles. You don't put water in them. They're like a dense material that you microwave and then you wrap in this fleece cover and you put in their beds, and it's supposed to stay warm for like 10 hours or something like that. And I've had the cover in his little niche with him so that he gets used to the smell of it. So that when we actually heat it up, when winter actually gets cold, he won't hate it and eschew it and all that good stuff. I'm sorry. I keep yawning. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm catching up on the chat. Does he have a playpen or condo, some safe place he can hang out or wreak havoc without causing too much damage? Do you mean my living room? Because that's the case so far. The boy has the 10 hours. Where do I get one for me? Okay, hold on. This is what it looks like. And it's called...
By the way, this is a no judgment zone. If you want to buy this and use it for you, that's fine.
Snuggle Safe Heat Pad for Pets. And depending on how long you heat it up in the microwave, it's supposed to last 4 to 10 hours. Because it has like one level of heating and then it has an inner thing that melts again and then gets warm. I don't know. I haven't tried it with him yet. I'm just putting this in there with him so that he gets used to the smell. But yes, I am getting it ready for the future. We don't have a cat tree for him yet. There is a plant stand in the living room, which has been decked out with a heating pad and a yoga mat and all sorts of, he's very spoiled, is what I'm saying.
He's also not quite learned as well that there are places he's not allowed to go, which he can go while we're asleep. And at the moment, he's going there while we're awake.
Yeah, like we wake up in the morning, I'm like, there are wet paw prints on this countertop that he's not supposed to be on. I have many photos today.
We watched the first episode of Agatha All Along earlier this evening.
Well, we tried to.
It had a surprising amount of cat butt.
Right, exactly. I have this microwave fox, but it doesn't stay warm very long. I mean, water isn't as dense, unfortunately. All places are not allowed to be kitty places. He's not allowed on the counter with the hob. For example, the stove top. I don't want him to.
And he's not tried that whilst we've been awake. I've seen. So.
No, that's been fine. Getting up in front of the PlayStation. Oh yeah,
he likes that.
Yeah, kitty TV. Not allowed. He will leap for the screen from across the room if we let him. So, I swear to God, we're not going to always talk about just the cat on the stream, right?
Well, I am going to MCM this Friday.
You are going to MCM this Friday, which is very exciting. And I am slightly jealous. I gotta say.
You want to come?
I can't. It's too late to book the day off work, unfortunately.
You want to be sick?
No.
Okay.
But next time, next year, baby. All right. So
I will have 2 art cards. Art card the first.
This one says, Alistair wouldn't like what you just said about yourself, which is very cool, which is Jesse Hawk Pine. Not Pine. Pine?
Sir Hawk.
Sir Hawk, thank you. Sorry, put together.
Art card the second.
And then art card the second is the amazing Peter Lucas one from Jar Draws, which we're very happy about.
I will be giving these away to anyone who wants them.
Yep, on Friday at MCM. Ruthie is low-key obsessed with the laundry room where the furnace and water heater are, and I do not want her in there. Twiglet, we have one of those electrical plug-in drying racks. He loves to get underneath that during the day. He's like, I'm Batman, and I'm warm. So I'm going to paint. Oh, there he is. All right.
Here comes the boy.
There he is. Here comes the boy.
So yeah, I'll be at MCM this Friday. Come say hi. I'll be the, as our friend Griff described themselves earlier today, I'll be the one who's overstimulated and in a mask.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's been a good week. Been a little chill. We've done lots of walks, which has been nice. Got to get our vitamin D in quick, before the sun go away.
Miserable island returns to the dark side of the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that happened. We saw Transformers 1, which is lovely.
Which was really fun. Especially if you're an old school Transformers fan. There's a lot of little references.
Steve Buscemi is Starscream.
Steve Buscemi as Starscream was hilarious. Is he jumping?
I'll just keep talking.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna...
So yeah, we went to see Transformers 1, which is enormous fun. Our clocks, I think, do change this Sunday. Thank you for the reminder. And Marguerite, if you need to make the stream short tonight and go to bed, we will understand.
Why would I?
Because you're yawning?
Oh yeah, it's okay. Don't worry.
No, it's fine.
Hi, Bobby. Mother, no! I am the night!
And it's just been kind of getting stuff ready. I mean, it's the pre-Halloween week, so the pre-Halloween week is always very busy. Full lid's largely done, which is nice.
Parade,
which I'm going to send to you
I gotta edit the Halloween parade
so I can read that for next week.
For folks who don't know, every year for Halloween on Pseudopod, Alistair does the Halloween parade, which you can tell them about while I make sure this adorable child does not chew that cable.
The Halloween parade is one of those things that I seem to be very good at, where it's kind of interesting and good, but I can't actually quite tell you what it is. It is basically a slightly fictionalized description of all the horror media that I've enjoyed across the course of the previous year. Your
annual homage to the horror fiction of the year.
Yeah, it's like my Halloween letter to horror, just described as a parade of all the stuff I've enjoyed.
Not as presumptuous and not as wanky.
As what?
Not as pretentious as that sounds.
Yeah, you eat churros, you watch frightening stuff go by in a mostly controlled environment. It's kind of cool.
I'm looking up where they are. Why is our web connection?
Because we're streaming live video.
I guess maybe I'm trying to find them on your website. Where are they? Halloween parade. Here they are. I'll share a link with you guys here in a second.
We'll drop a link.
Hey,
Dahlia, how you been?
There we go. Halloween parades. But as Alistair is very talented at doing, he doesn't tell you what all the different references are. It's kind of, you get to play, I wonder who those characters are, and you get to guess.
Me right up in the first couple when I went back to annotate them. I had no idea what I was talking about. It's great.
But that comes out every year on the Halloween Pseudopod episode. So
yes.
We're in the process of getting that prepared as well.
And this week's full lid is the Halloween special, because we're going early, because Halloween is something you keep in your souls.
Right.
You terrible, dark souls.
And then, because Friday is November 1st, and that is when I will be playing Veilguard.
Yes.
Bye. Sorry.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. There's Merrick. I'm out of here later. Yes, but that's coming up. Is there anything else not immediately coming up that I can think of? I'm sorry, he's completely thrown me for a loop. Normally he's just right there being cute and asleep, and now he's prowling, and I'm like,
We didn't win the British Fantasy Award, but lots of really deserving people did.
Plenty of
which is
people.
always nice.
Yeah, exactly. I take it you're a little bit excited then. Yeah, exactly.
Counting the seconds.
Not quite the seconds, but okay.
Yes.
Alistair bought me, what's it called?
I believe it's
called like Rook's Treasure Chest or
Yeah.
something, which has, like a big replica knife and a potion bottle and
tell them why you wanted it.
because it has tarot cards, because I have the Inquisition tarot cards, and it has the map. I must have the fabric maps. It's very important.
And I tell you, by the way, you know how from time to time I've kind of quite wanted a tarot deck of some sort?
No.
Yeah, I was quite wanting one. For a while.
A stage magician and a tarot deck sounds like a bad combo.
For a while it looked like
3 hours with the close-up magician.
magician.
Okay, there's a new Tom Hardy album. Yeah. Okay. You were saying?
For a while it looked like the Ghostbusters one was gonna.
The Ghostbusters.
There's a Tobin Spirit
There's
Guide team. Yeah.
Okay. Tobin Spirit to the internet. Guide tarot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow.
If you look on the Titan, if you search Titan Ghostbusters Tarot, that should jump straight there. Thank you very much, Dahlia. That was the other thing I was setting up. Rowan, Rook, and Decades, the folks who've done the Die RPG, and also Eat the Reich, where you are World War II vampires sent to eat Nazis' faces, have just done a tarot-powered heist RPG.
So the mechanics is driven by the tarot deck?
Yeah.
Go on.
And if I remember correctly, I think you are also heisting factions in the tarot deck represented by the cards.
Give me an example.
I have literally none of my technology to hand, but I will. Zalia, could you possibly look up the crowdfunder for it and drop it in the chat?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand this concept. It sounds very cool, but I'm trying to wrap my brain around it and thinking about all the terrible, horrible ways it could go wrong.
Yeah,
You're basically trying to usurp the position of the major arcana. Oh, okay. So you're slaughtering your way up and or okay. Thank you for the link. Let's see. I've seen this circulating. You got old blood in your veins, but the arcane don't care. They run the city. Okay. It's very pretty. Oh, I like the artwork. I also love that, look, they've made the language gender
Monarch of
neutral.
Swords, Consort of Swords.
Monarch
Yeah.
and consort, and then knight and heir. Ooh, I like that a lot.
Rowan, Rook, and Deckard are good people. They do good stuff.
Okay. Remind me button clicked. I will have to go and investigate that in the future. They've already overfunded with 21 days to go, so it becomes a shopping expedition at that point, which sounds
One
really
of
nice.
the limited edition, one of the kind of limited top tiers for Eat the Right was so cool. You got the game and the art cards and everything else in a reconditioned World War II 50 caliber
ammo
box.
tin. Oh yeah, nice. Very cool. Do you have any idea? All the poker chips I own are Deadlands themed because they're all from various Deadlands Kickstarters and special things. Monster of the Week is running a crowdfunder at the same time, and I am sobbing wallet.
That is the one that has, I believe, both leverage and librarians invoked in its two.
If you'll excuse
If we could, Ducky, if we
Monster
could, we
of
could
the
grab the supplement for that.
Week.
The Kickstarter for that would be
Google
great.
faster. There we go. The deck of monsters from Monsters of the Week. Okay.
That's not it.
No. Okay. Where is it? Evil Hat Productions. Monster of
Evil Hat Productions.
But it looks like this is already available.
There's an ongoing campaign
Gorgeous little deck of whispers that Destiny did a couple of seasons ago. Nice. You've got like leverage going through my head now. So, all right, fine. Okay, we cannot spend this entire stream with Marguerite looking up Kickstarter.
Well, we do have 4 things on this show, and this is the first one.
Is it?
Well, we're bantering. There's the chat.
Where is he?
There is the invisible cat.
Okay. It's fine. We're fine. We're bantering. The cat will make an appearance at some point. He'll just be like, stop, and smash his way in.
No, here he is. He's directly under the table.
Really?
And he's contemplating attacking my thigh.
Let's see. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can do. Hold this. Pointed at the child. Let's see. There he is. The void. Yeah,
fucking Loch Ness all up in this.
Not gonna work. He'll come up. For some reason.
Or will he?
He's decided he wants to be by our feet. That's fine. As long as you don't.
Choosing violence this week.
As long as you don't eat any cables or my shoes. That's what matters. Bubby.
Immediately begins eating cable.
No. All right. He's a strong, independent chicken. Yeah, he'll be fine. So that was the 2 things we do on this stream. There's the kitten, and then there's the
mess with the cat.
It's called night cheese for a reason. We're cheesy, and it's nighttime. I want to know for a friend, will you sign a jacket for them at MCM?
If they come to the booth, yeah, of course, I'll sign anything.
Sure. Cool. What are the other 2 things we do?
Well, we do the game.
We're going to play a game. Yes, exactly. And then, because we tend to play horror-themed games, afterwards we do a shenanigans segment so that we send you to bed with laughter and not nightmare fuel. Speaking of games, we finished Jusant on Sunday, which was lovely and very, very nice. And I don't know what we're playing on Sunday yet.
I believe we had discussed Caravan Sandwich.
Caravan Sandwich it's like Provence punk or something. It looks very cool, relaxing. We've had Red String.
Red String Club's been recommended to us a lot.
But that looks like a Wednesday night kind of game because it has puzzles and it has more like investigative elements.
Puzzles, which I will be sitting out, Wendy.
Love you, Wendy. So we don't know what we're playing on Sunday yet. Come on, join us to find out. Probably. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Forgetting.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Because Big
Kitty Little City obstinately refuses to be on anything but the Switch.
The Little Kitty Big City's only on the Switch, which is very frustrating, unfortunately.
So in a sense, we are living that right now.
Yeah, tell me about it. He went on a tear today for sure. Should we start up the game?
Yes. For those of you who weren't here last week, we've begun playing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
We'll do a little recap, and then maybe we'll take an ad break, and then we'll come back. Sound good?
Which is a narrative puzzle game where we are wandering around a mysterious mansion, investigating rooms which
mysterious things.
Rooms which seem to be tied to particular years and only exist in those years. There's a lot of old movie posters. There's a lot of dates. I'm going to be writing some stuff down. It's going to be fun.
Yep. And we seem to take a strange turn. Oh, here it is. Here's the most of the week. Current crowdfunder. Thank you, Ducky. Appreciate it.
This is the one where Rogers said 2 TV shows he created are specifically invoked in these books.
All right. Scroll. Scroll. Oh, it talks about hunting.
Amazing scenes as we look through a website live on.
Yeah, see, exactly. I'm sorry, I can't do this. It's not allowed. I'm just remind me, and I'll have to look at it later.
Click for the links and codes to download your text-complete prototype PDF.
Okay. It looks really fun.
It does look really fun, though.
Okay.
You might try that later.
All right. I'm digging it. Yes, anyway, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, I believe, has some content warnings. Let's pop those up just really quick for... as a reminder. They are horror themes, violence, alcohol references, and swearing. The game does not provide detailed content warnings, so spontaneous situations may arise that we are unable to signpost, but we will be capturing them. So always make the choices that are right for you about things. I need to stop yawning. I'm going to go take a real deep breath. We're going to take an ad break and I'll get the game set up.
We'll see you in a minute.
And we'll be right back. Okay, so get yourself a stretch and a drink of water. If the lad goes back in his bed, I will put him on camera. Quick, yeah, we'll be right back.
Say hi to Uncle Scrooge.
Elfman do something that wasn't creepy though? Hi, sorry, I don't have a return to game button. There we go. Hopefully now, there we go. Finish your thought.
I was going to say, I can actually hear, and I think I solved the issue about why I couldn't last time. I think I have my headphones powered on.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's okay. You do that. They can't do both at the same time.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, hi, Bubby. Come here. Hang on. Let's wrangle him real quick, and then we'll... Would you like to make an appearance, my little lad? Would you like to step on my...
No, Bubba. No.
All right, go on.
Little guy.
Go. pick up the camera so we can. Excuse us. We're wrangling the.
Come on through. Come on. Through.
There you go.
Through.
Go near your spot.
Oh, for the love of God.
Bubby.
Jibba. There we go. I'm gonna just.
Alistair picked him up, put him in his bed, and he walked right through it onto his desk. We'll just cross your fingers, folks. Cross your fingers. He comes back and we get some camera time. All right, let's continue with the creative. He's fine. We'll be fine. It's all good here, honest. All right, hang on.
On the next ad break, I will put the photo we got this morning of him going full pitbull on the Discord.
He acts like a dog. He will grab the toy in his mouth and be like, no, it's mine. And we have a great picture of him giving us absolute stink eye. Yeah, we've been thinking about him maybe like learning to wear a harness. So if he ever wanted to go outside, he'd be safe on a leash, and putting a bell on him might not be such a bad idea. Exactly. And he won't hear it anyway. So, all right, let's continue. Are you luring the child?
Don't say that on recordable media.
Hang on, let's see.
Yes, burn the child.
Don't burn the child. We're just trying.
Oh, you suck.
He's just going over the top, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, back in the game.
You win this round, Bubby. Watch, he's going to go lie down now just to thwart me. No, he's not. All right, fine. We saved. Cats are very food motivated. Dry treats in the basket. Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah, he eats them and leaves.
Yes.
And we're going to...
He's going to eat your comic books on the other side of that.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Just...
Okay.
There we go.
All
right. Good job. Good job, bud. Good job.
There he is.
There's the boy.
All right. Yes, Bubby. Just relax. Just keep petting him until he...
Good job.
Until he loses the crazy eyes face. All right. There we go. Okay, I'm entangled. Okay. Yes, game. Scary game. Playing scary game. Wrangling cat. Right. 1846. I'm positive we won't be able to open that door. All right. So if I remember last time we saved, here's another one of these document tubes that we have no information about.
This is incredibly uncomfortable for you. There's minimal sound. I'll just go without.
No. It's fine. Here. Do you need a little bit more space, is what you're saying?
Tiny bit.
All right. Here. Give me a second. Excuse us. Desk wrangling. There. Do you have more space now?
That's fine. And you're not corralled anymore.
All right. Fine. We don't have anything approaching information about this. I like the little failure noise. Open the third floor document tube. We don't have any information about these document tubes. Shortcut. Again, bolted from the other side. Don't have any way of doing this. Can we not go further? All right, if I remember correctly, what we did last time is...
Can we go to the basement?
Yeah, we went down here towards the basement and we saw the funky gumball machine. That's the poster we fixed.
And then demands.
Here's the shredded poster. Oh, there's another American dollar. Okay. Thank you. All right. The reflection's weird in here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we went downstairs. No. Yeah, downstairs. Another locked door. What is it? 1847?
Yeah.
I'll try them. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. A dog like all other dogs.
A dog like all other dogs. That's the title of one of the movies, and it's written backwards.
Yeah.
So, a dog like all other dogs.
Extension. Exhibition opening 2014. And also, there appears to be a key or something hanging from that chandelier.
Yes,
See?
it does. Yeah, I got it.
The Ace of Hearts. Also
Ace of
upside
Hearts is
down.
Upside down. Dog like all other dogs is backwards. Ace of Hearts is upside down. If we are looking at 4-digit combination locks, it is a fair assumption that the release year for these movies is one of the possibilities for the combination. And I would guess with stuff like the poster being upside down, the release year reversed might be a combo for the door nearby.
Okay. But it doesn't say the release year.
So we got to find out that. Can we look at the film poster? No, we just
that's literally all it says.
So we got to find a way to
associate a number with a deck of cards.
Basically, what I'm saying is, from what I've been able to tell, I think the orientation of the poster is one half of a combination.
Yeah. All right.
We're in Perfect Angel Baby mode, by the way.
Oh, hang on. Let's see. Oh, yes. See, now he's just an adorable, distinguished gentleman, isn't he? Well done, lad. Okay. How did we... Yeah, this is where we went last time. Oh, there's another $1. Dollar bills, you know. I don't think I can look at that. Oh, no, can't look at that poster. The book. Oh, the book's about numbers we read. This creepy phonograph. We read these. And then we went... We go upstairs, we go to the rooms with the numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh.
Numbered books. 1874, right?
Yeah.
It's stuck in the shelf.
You gonna try them all?
Why not? They're all stuck. All right. Well, that was pointless. More numbered books. What are our key years again?
A moment, please.
I thought it was 1874. I'll just start going through them. This is going to be a little boring for a second. Puzzle brute forcing. Okay, these are all stuck.
2014.
2014,
1963, I believe, and 1847.
Oh, here's one on the table. Ooh, what are you?
eclipse phases.
It's a journal. Yeah, they're phases of the moon. All right, well, let's start with full, waning, half, dark. No, okay, we'll have to find something. Oops, sorry. We'll have to find something that gives us a clue about lunar cycles. 1820. None of these years are right. We wanted the 1847. We tried 1847. That didn't work.
We have 1881.
1881, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thought we tried 1881. There's prints here. 1801. Wait, wasn't there a year that we saw that was one of those like anagrammy thingies that we saw in the book downstairs?
I have no memory of that, but I think you're correct.
Because look at the footprints. Somebody took a book from this shelf. Hang on a second. Interesting. We can't get to the other half of the library. I'm going to go back real quick because there was something in that book of numbers about numbers that were transpositive. I think it was. Book about numbers, right? It was this.
Strobogrammatics.
Blah, 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 blah. 1881, 1961. Okay, so let's go. 1881, 1961. 1881 isn't here. It'll be over here though. 1881. It's stuck. And then 1961 was the other one, right? Nope. Don't go that high. All right, I'm going to try all of them on this shelf. And I know that's a little boring, folks. I'm sorry, real quick. But we have another context clue that there's something here we need.
There's also the possibility that the dude in the cellar took one of these books and he's going to provide us with a kickoff clue.
But an American dollar was hidden at the top of the book. That's it. That's literally all I get. It's interesting to me that they specifically call it American dollars. So are the red footprints people looking for money? That's weird. All right, well, I have plenty of cash now, so. All right, so let's go down into the basement again with the freaky ass gumball machine. Yes, okay, so don't go up the stairs in the front because there's a couple of ways to go here, see? Here's a shortcut that's bolted.
Is that another assemblable poster?
American dollar! Quite possibly. Yeah, it's another shredded poster. Alrighty. Okay, so you go up towards there. I think you... No chains can hold. Oh no, it is in the middle. Okay.
Ozzy, we weren't aware that Black Tabby was streaming at the same time.
Oh, they are?
We will not be remotely mad with anybody if you want to step across.
Don't even worry about it, folks. I had no idea. I didn't remember that Black Tabby was streaming tonight. Go forth and enjoy it.
Tell them we say hi.
Tell them we said hello. And And that the narrator is wrong and that you should always try to leave the game first. They've been streaming for hours? Oh gosh. No. Here, I think. That seems right. The lettering seems weird.
The lettering checks out for me. I think...
There we go.
Yeah. I think it's just the design that's been painted over it.
I don't have any context for these designs yet. They released their pristine cut of Slay the Princess today.
Which is something like 30% more.
Yeah, it's huge. And it has language support and all sorts of other stuff. It's amazing. I can't wait to go actually check it out. Yeah, it releases today, I believe. Okay, we've solved more of these shredded posters for all the good that does me. Oh, okay, what's in here? Interesting, that's a tesseract. This is a bathroom. God, I hate bathrooms in horror games so much.
That's because you played a lot of Silent Hill, right?
Yes. Of course I wash my hands. Good grief. Okay. Fine. Apparently my bladder level is something I have to track. I don't know. What's over here? Shortcut, bolted from the other side. Yeah, the real horror is the option to not wash your hands. You right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Shredded fingernail. All right, so here's another one of the art tubes. They all have names on them, which is useful. Basement document tube. A drawing board. There are a lot of early sketches and notes on the drawing board. Symmetric design. Estimated project cost. Andre Plan. Malmo. So Swedish.
That doesn't look entirely dimensionally possible.
It can. It's got some very strange perspective. Estimated project cost. If one module costs 15, then how many modules are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 modules. So 11 times 15 is 165, she said questioningly.
Yes.
So is his code 165? Yes. Oh, no, shoot. Bad. Okay, but also the name's wrong. So, like, look at the name on this drawing. Andre Plan.
Not Kilara.
And this is Kilara's tube. Okay. So, Andre Plan's code is probably 165. Yep, and yet another poster. I wish I knew what these posters were for. But in the meantime, they're one of the easier puzzles to complete. All right. And his magic. Roses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Is that right? No, that's wrong. Hold on. This has to go here. There we go.
Lorenzo the Great and his magic roses.
What stories do they hold? Stop it. You burned yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Ouch. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah. I don't understand yet. I don't have context to understand, but okay. All right. I think we're going to figure out what this magic freaky gumball is now. Nostalgia figurines,
You have
$1.
$10.
Collect all 20. Sure. Insert $1. Can I do anything with it?
A horse butler with a ram-headed key.
Right? Gotta catch them all, I guess? I'm not gonna spend all my money on this. Okay, just to warn everybody, when we go upstairs, last time, the dude was there.
That was the dude.
So let's see if the dude confronts us.
That's the dude abide.
The dude abides.
Hello.
And that door is open.
Can we go talk to the dude?
Who are you and why am I here? Man.
Signorina, I am happy like 1,000 children to see you. Please forgive my absence.
Why is he covered in paint?
Let's not. It's fine. I had some matters I needed to discuss with the Americans.
Ask about the red substance. Ask about the
dog.
Ask about the project. Ask about the dog. Okay, Chad. We know what one you want. We're gonna
Ask about the dog.
Ask about the dog.
First things first, Signorina. You must above all get to know this house.
Yeah, happy like 1,000 children is a very strange phrase.
After all, it is your art that will reveal all of its secrets and memories. This is crucial to the project.
All right. I'll keep listening.
Go on. Now, Signorina, if you would excuse
You cannot frickin' leave, my dude.
As you can see, raindrops fall on man and hedgehog alike.
What?
I have to go and clean off all of this red paint. Call me on my room number about your findings.
Dude,
call me. We must uncover everything. I'm staying in room 1963.
The man abides in room 1963. There's more dialogue.
Signorina, you will, of course, be needing your room key.
So if he's 1963, what room am I in?
I left it at the reception desk.
I'm pointing on purpose.
Good luck, Bella.
The fuck? He is staying in room 1963. Call him. No. Girl, lose his number.
Girl, you in danger.
Hello, Destructor.
Thank you, Destructor.
Can we get into reception now? Give me my key. I think maybe I have to go through this.
Perhaps the door that is now
Yeah.
open.
Well, there's a keyboard so I can save. The telephone directory. Oh, wow.
Okay, Arbent.
I'm not even about to write this all down. Okay. It's good to know that this exists and I can reference it if I need it, because heck if I know what I need in here right now. Okay. Thank you. All right. There's the telephone and the surveillance monitor.
Who's that?
Woman painting in the garden. I'm not sure. But it looks like I can go this way. Yeah, there we go. American dollar.
Will be mine.
Los Angeles, January 2nd, 1963. To whom it may concern, it has come to our attention that Mr. Nero has contracted you to work on his project. We are writing to let you know that we are not involved in any capacity with Mr. Nero, nor any of his projects as of late last year. So that's from 1962. Anyone choosing to still associate with Mr. Nero after receiving this letter will be regarded as complicit in Mr. Nero's game. Furthermore, my personal advice for your own safety is to not engage with Mr. Nero. It has been proven time after time that his behavior is erratic, perhaps even dangerous. Sincerely, Robert Sidney.
I'm sure it's fine. No one with the name Nero has ever caused trouble in any part of human history at all.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Key cabinet. Look at the shapes.
Eclipses.
No, look, they form numbers.
Is it Braille?
No, I think we have to form a I think we have to do 1962, right?
Okay.
Oh, see?
Well, that's cool.
Oh, you say. That's 7. That's 19. How do I do a 9?
Drop to the next one, turn it around.
Two. 19. My guess is 60. Well, let's make this a 2 real fast because that's an easy change. There's 2, so I need to make this a 6. There, 1962. Oh. Another $1 for my troubles. And I'm in 2014. Okay, so he's in 1963. I'm in 2014. Obtained the room 2014 key. All right. Progress. We make it. What's nice so what's been reconfirmed for me is that the answers to puzzles are very nearby.
Yes, which is good because.
So should we call him?
Let's call him.
I don't want to call him.
Might get the opportunity to ask those other questions.
Right. Okay. So he's in room. Well, let's save real quick. Save file, please. Yeah, you can write over it. That sound, man. That sound. I'm so old. Run statistics program. I haven't done much yet. All right. All right, so he's in room 1963. Oh no, man.
Amazing. Amazing. Hello, fuffle. Pronto.
Very Italian. Pronto.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Dimmy, what did you find?
Dimmy? What is Dimmy? Ask for advice. Let's do it. Remember, the chef never counts the mice. I'm sorry. What are these phrases? They sound like maybe translations of local idioms.
Dimmy is tell me.
Tell me.
Yes, to hear it in a sentence. I asked him to tell me anything. Gliho chiesto di dimmi tutto, please.
Dimmi tutto. Okay. Was there anything else, Bella? Explain that there is no news. Take your time. Call me if you find anything new. Oh. That was it? My guy?
My guess is if we had asked any question, then we would have got tremendously obtuse and annoying answers.
Yeah. Well, shall we go check out our room? We're in 2014, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up to our room. I don't know. But it makes me think there's gotta be something. I have a theory. Because the exhibition opens in 2014, which is the nearby sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worth a shot. A-D-L-A-O.
A dog like all other dogs.
D-O-A. Too many numbers. It's too many numbers to be reduced. Stanchion. It's like station. Yeah, see, there's a key hanging off that chandelier. But I haven't figured out a way to get over there. Let's go around this way. Can I go around? I'm still... See, I don't seem to have any degree of manipulation, is what's frustrating about these posters. Order. I mean, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can't. Yeah, it doesn't let me click or move them or anything. So. Oh, there's another tube. Plahan, what was his number? 165, right?
165.
Please let me be right. I'll be so smug. No! Well, then let's try 150. Because we know it's a unit of 15, right? Maybe I counted wrong. So 175? No, it would be 180. Half. No. Okay, well, I did that wrong. We'll have to come back to it. Here's the bizarre lady with the hole in her head, and here's a poster that we solved. And this is a locked door, I'm assuming. It's a shortcut, blah, 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 blah. All right, so we're in room 2014. No clue. The chef only counts the mice after the health inspection fails, right? We're upstairs. Here we are, 2014. All right. It's weird to me that we have a coat hanger. I'm going to save. And then I can hang up my coat. I don't want to hang up my coat outside my room. That seems very bizarre. Behold, my mighty bag.
Okay. Juice.
I thought this was my room.
We considered the possibility it is, and you are already in it.
And there's a broken red mirror. Oh, okay. If people start talking slowly backwards, I'm leaving. There's a television and a bunch of movies. And a QR code. And a ladder.
Wait, seriously.
Is it a QR code?
Let's find out.
I think it's a maze.
It's a maze.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to the lady, and then I think we're going to have to take our ad break. Sleeping old woman.
Hey.
She is fast
Hey,
asleep.
do stuff. Hey.
All right. Let's wake her up.
We have encountered the laser eyes. Shall I?
Young woman, before I go, please help me see. Help the old woman see. I don't know. What's in her chart over here? Clipboard. Name of resident, redacted. Date of admission, date of summary. Miss suffers from blah and blah. The latter is believed to be a symptom of early stages of blah. It's likely that Miss Blah condition is blah. Lately, Miss Blah has been receptive to verbal communication. Nurses have seen notable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. It is believed that this verbal stimuli is beneficial for Miss. The care team intends to find more information about Miss. Visitors will be encouraged to communicate with Miss using any verbal stimuli the care team finds advisable. Name of place she used to visit, name of parents, any other family, projects worked on, names or nicknames of friends and acquaintances, specific exhibitions, contributions in exhibitions, and music she liked. Okay. So those are things that I'm supposed to discover. I'm going to look at this broken mirror really quick. It's broken.
Super helpful. Thanks, gang.
Yes, thank you.
Go to the other room. Can we interact with the stuff in there?
There's video cassette tape boxes. A bunch of movies. Ace of Hearts.
Dog like all other dogs. Dates.
Dates.
Okay, we are right at ad break.
Right, so let's take a quick ad break. We're going to have to write these all down, or we're going to have to go back and forth a whole lot. Let's take a quick ad break. We'll go through this list of movies and get some numbers so that hopefully we can start plugging them into locks and start unlocking doors. And we will be right back. We've been streaming over an hour, so if you haven't had a stretch break yet, now is a good time to do one. Get yourself a beverage, and all that good stuff, and we'll be right back. Look at that distinguished gentleman. Look at him.
Sorry, buddy.
Is your chair being difficult on the chair mat? It's okay, sweetie.
Father.
Mother, you are confusing me.
Who's doing asleep?
It's okay, honey. You might have to move Bandit now. He's kind of like, what's going on? Give him a little pet, would you?
It's okay, bud. See? It's alright. It's just
Sorry, buddy. You are filthy. I must groom you. I know. Twiglet, the entire chat says hello. Ooh, big yawn.
All right. For a little guy.
I think he's going to go right back to sleep now.
I'll stop fussing with him.
All right. There we go. So back to the game. So read this description, folks.
Gambler Roberto loses a bet to the one-eyed radical Lori. To cancel his debt, she wants him to...
Lorelei.
Yeah. To cancel his debt, she wants him to infiltrate the military-industrial complex. When Roberto inadvertently causes an international diplomatic crisis during a game of cards, Lori decides that a nuclear war is unavoidable, and in the name of peace, they form the terror group, the Ace of Hearts, to speed up the process.
Look at him. He loaf. Oh.
Leggy boy.
Leggy boy.
Boy of leg.
Boy of leg. Okay, so this is a 1952 movie by Renzo Nero.
Do not conduct any games with Mr. Nero.
Right? Interesting. Okay. A card fell out from the box. The Ace of Hearts obtained.
Intriguing.
All right. A dog like all other dogs is another poster that we saw.
In post-war Dusseldorf, the homeless Rudy looks for his blind dog, Lazarus, in the ruined city. As Rudy realizes that dogs have more value than him, he transforms himself into a Labrador, only to find himself in a constant fear of being cooked and served in a fancy restaurant.
Another Nero film. 34 minutes long. I'm very concerned about our buddy Rudy now.
1957.
Okay. Let's Canzone dell'Oceano. Song of the Ocean.
Banker Renato leaves the city life behind and decides to sail the ocean to experience the calm of being in the eye of a storm. He robs his own bank to buy a ship, which he names Lily Christine. Throughout his journey, he meets creatures and seafarers who all seem to bear a resemblance to people he has met before.
1948. An American dollar was hidden in the box. Adieu, Sibley. The irresponsible Lieutenant Resnick serves in a distant outpost during World War I. Out of boredom, he cuts out his eyes to get sympathy from his commanding officer, Major Lawrence, whom he later seduces. A strange and dangerous love affair plays out while the war creeps ever closer. 1950.
I think does the dog die, and according to them, Rudy should be okay. Thank you,
Thank
JB.
you. The etymologist's dream. R, an ordinary librarian, finds the indecipherable book 1,000 years ago in his library. The words within puzzle him, and his research leads him to go into an underground book club where he befriends L. This is sounding familiar. She takes him to a fortune teller, and in the crystal they see that R wrote 1,000 years ago himself. 1954 thriller. He's telling variants of the same story over and over. Automobile. 3 women, all named Regina, lose their minds after hearing rock singer Little Leaf on the radio to symbolize their higher state of consciousness. They change their names to Retina, and as they learn that Little Leaf is to perform in Helsinki, they steal a sports car and embark on a violent quest to find the man of their dreams.
Starring Tessa Black, Geraldine Blanche, and Angelique Blanche.
Interesting. 1959. Un animal terrible. Hello.
Buddy?
I'm sorry. Should I show everybody how absolutely adorable he's being? Oh. What are you doing, Buggity? He's very cute. He's absolutely adorable. As Ronaldo is left by his wife and children, he cuts out the eyes of the family cat, Lucia, in a fit of revengeful rage. Then he is destroyed by Marguerite instantly. When insects start to devour the still living cat, it turns from white to black, and Ronaldo starts to keep a journal about its decay using macro photography.
Yeah, he's a Giallo director. Giallo is a genre of Italian-only horror that specializes in blood.
Yeah, starring Renzo Nero. So he stars in this one himself in 1962.
And White Cat and Black Cat.
Interesting. The Third Eye. There's no description for it.
And no date.
But it seems to be, but there's a poster.
Renzo Nero. Lorenzo the Great.
Right? It's all variations, and the women are all L names.
Yeah.
The back of the box is completely blank, but there is a note inside.
Cinema sostenuto manifesto. Cinema does not need people to exist. A piece of art exists in itself and for itself. All art can and should not be for mankind. We must make special cinemas for showing movies that transcend the human experience and shift the perspective from the viewer. Such a cinema has no need for chairs or popcorn, and it has no room or need for people at all. A protagonist starts the film, and the projectionist starts the film, and is given ample time to vacate before the credits. Then the show begins. No chatter, no commercials, no inane questions about the plot. Pure cinema, untarnished by greedy eyes.
Schrodinger's film viewer?
Schrodinger's film viewer.
And I believe it was Gato Negro, as in black, because the other one was, hang on.
Gato Bianco.
Bianco. We can go look at it really quick. Yeah, see? Oh no, it's Gato Nero. Not interesting. Well spotted, Kate B.
Gato Nero.
Looks like the TV's... There's no cassette intern. I don't have a video cassette. Interesting.
And those are just boxes. There's no tapes in them, right?
Correct. Find video cassettes. Yeah, it's all empty ones. It is Nero, Nero for black. All right. Let's check out this maze real quick.
Is that a maze or a crossword?
It's hard to tell.
By the way, I'm a solid 98% certain that none of these movies actually exist.
I mean, I'm glad we have the memory of this, but I don't see what on earth I'm supposed to do with it.
Maybe it's a map for things we find out in the maze.
Yeah.
One of the achievement lists we have is for the Crimson Maze.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, did you want to try and
Take a photo of it.
Okay. Great idea. All right. Let's see what's in the attic, shall we? An American dollar. And another art tube. Luft. Minden. Okay. Loft document tube. I think that's all that's up here. All right. Good to know. So we need to find her movies.
Have we got dialogue options with her now?
Let's try again. She's mumbling. Listen. Electronic art symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Aunt, mother, father.
She's giving us a shopping list for what we need.
Sculpture project. Telex name. Delphine's band.
What the juice?
She's not responding. Okay, so I literally have a telex to type in stuff. Isn't this supposed to be my room?
Yes. How was your room, Signorina?
Oh my gosh. Please go away. I'm going to save the game before I talk to you.
You're a very creepy man.
You're terrifying.
Was it what you expected?
Explain that there was someone in there.
You really like puzzles, Signorina. Let me think. I have it.
Creepy.
You were the someone. That was an inventive riddle, Bella. He's telling us the truth. That's us. Now, Signorina, I forgot to ask you the most important thing. Did you bring the script pages like we agreed?
We didn't have an agreement, did we?
We did not have an agreement.
There was no agreement.
Signorina, this is a problem bigger than a jackpot. A very big problem. How do you suppose we will find out how it ends? I suggest you make it a very high priority to bring them to me.
No! I'm not going to his room.
I, a famous and possibly insane film director, have invited you to this temporarily transcendental hotel room to do things that you haven't agreed on and don't remember. So now you need to come to my room while I walk around doing stuff.
I'm going to 1847. It's locked. Of course it is. Can I use my key? No. I want to try something. What happens if I go in here with my jacket off? Does anything change? Or does it just let me change clothes? It just lets me change clothes. It's very bizarre. Okay, well. Frenetic typing. Oh gosh, I just knocked on his door.
Yes. Yes. Is this about the script pages? Just slide them under the door.
No. I'm not paying for an espresso. There doesn't seem to be a clue around here anywhere. Unless it's about this poster. Wait a minute.
Turning cards into keys.
know where this piece fits. See what I mean?
Is it right at the top?
Yeah, it is there. Turning cards into keys. Interesting. Look, they're all aces of spades as well. I want to see if we can backtrack to the architecture design we saw, because that's my most realistic chance of solving anything right now. What the? You saw that, right?
No.
You didn't look at the floor.
That's a lot of blood.
You didn't see the look. The barrier across the exhibit is gone, and a red ghost went in that room of a woman.
Alarming.
Okay, so what was the year for this poster?
The A Dog Like All Other Dogs, 1957.
Okay.
Is the poster reversed? Yes.
Okay, so 7591.
Yeah.
7591. Yes. A safe and a letter.
Dear brother, my worries...
1847.
Cool. My worries were not without cause. Things have started to appear. A red hallway behind a clock. A theatre. The Baronin is changing and speaks in a puzzling tongue. Minutes and hours are years. At this very moment, time is a year, she said, as if it was a rehearsed line from a play.
19.
The Crimson Beast skulks these halls now, playing strange games and whispering horrible words. It wants to swallow all. Tonight, if such a time even exists, we are invited to a performance. Something will happen. There is violence in the air. Ab imo pectore, your brother.
1847. Minutes and hours are years. At this very moment, time is the year. 1847, so 647. Okay. Okay, hold on. 6. Oh, I overshot.
Would it be 06 or 18?
It's the big hand is minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 45, 46, 47, and then the little hand. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6.
What the fuck? Obtained a computer disk.
Okay. Well, there's a computer nearby.
Should we go stick our head in the monster room?
No.
No.
Let's go. The computer's right here. Thank you.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Pooter. First, save. Load file from disk. Computer disk 4, it says.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes File Systems, Simogo AB, 1982 to 2014. Gas Station, 2024, 16th of the 10th, 7:27 p.m. Could have sworn I had enough gas for the entire trip. Oh well, a chance to stretch my legs and get some fresh air.
Inspect bucket, inspect car, inspect door, cashier window, use payphone, use the restroom. Use the restroom.
Excuse me, Fraulein. Only paying customers can use the restroom.
Fine. I should fill her up. All right. Inspect, use gas nozzles. That should do it. I should pay. Found an American dollar. Someone must have put it there for some reason. I have no reason to enter. Talk to cashier, inspect maps, inspect price list, inspect sign. Details the opening hours, but shouldn't a gas station be open 24/7 in this day and age? Other than the maps, it seems like they have reasonable prices. Various regional maps. They look cheap, but are very expensive.
Fraulein, no one is forcing you to buy a map.
Did I say
Say
that?
that out loud. Yes, you did, Fraulein.
I really should keep my thoughts to myself. Inspect pamphlets. Pamphlets containing information on various tourist traps. I can't find one about the hotel, though. Alright, I guess I have to pay.
There'll be 2 Deutschmarks, Fraulein. Here's your change.
The cashier handed me some coins.
Use the bathroom.
Yes, now I can use the bathroom. Ew. Seems to have been empty quite recently. I don't work here. A doodle of a UFO and a little alien guy running around a planet. Cute. Looks like the work of an up-and-coming artist. Obscenities and poetry. There's something written in red on the mirror. Call me, sister. 46 20 76. Ah, I needed that. Please let me wash my hands. My hands are clean. It's very bizarre. All right. Should I call the sister?
Yeah.
What's the number?
46.
4. I can't call unless I insert some coins. Okay. What is it? 46?
46. 20. 76.
I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. I am chained like a prisoner. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune R. He hung up. I recognize that voice. Was that him. I made of paper, ancient rune arm. All right, I'm gonna get in the car now. He's all filled up. Is this the arrow that... Inspect arrow. It points in the direction one should go. Forward to the future. Can I get in the car? Do I just leave? I mean, is there anything else to do, folks?
Let me look it up.
Here's a sign. Only accept storage marks. I think I just exit the game at this point, right? This is very bizarre. But let's go back downstairs. Yeah, see, this is open now. See?
Yeah. Lorelei Weiss, Gnome, Granite. In Gnome, we are invited to see the thoughts of a person as they are formed. 9 slates, some containing letters forming a seemingly nonsensical word, seem to grow as ideas on the subject's forehead. The piece is cryptic, even maze-like, and ultimately lets us use our imagination to project our own ideas onto its slates.
Oops. You all right?
Yeah. All good.
Locked door with a keypad.
Red runes.
Red runes.
Which one looks like R?
But no, those are astrological symbols. Look. There's Mars and Venus and...
Renate Schwarzwald, Himmelskorpe, oil on canvas. Having mostly used her talents and training in traditional paintings for landscapes and portraits, Schwarzwald's motifs become more and more minimal, sometimes even simple by the end of her life. Her latter work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day.
Yeah, see? The moon, that's Mars, that's Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and that'll be the sun. There's no ancient symbol for R, though. Interesting. So, a creepy, scary lady went this way. Through that door, and they conveniently give me a computer to save. Oh, there's a hole in the floor. No, I'm not jumping down. Thank you. Freaking break my leg. Bolted shortcut 6. Wow. Yeah, don't know any of the shortcuts yet. What's this? A lithograph. Okay.
Down one moment.
1,000.
MDCC LXLVII.
MDCC XLVII.
1847.
And here's the keypad. Let me save. Because it lets me. One 1847. No. Backyard. Let me try that again. 1 18 4 5 6 7. No.
Read out the numerals again.
MD CCC.
MD
So
CCC
18, and then XL, so 40.
Yeah.
BII 7.
1847.
It should be 1847, but that code is not.
Is it for the door to the right of the computer?
No, that was a dial. The shortcut was a dial. See? It doesn't translate. Let's try one more time.
This is the door to the garden, yeah?
Yeah. Keypad. See, if it's the standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be 1, 8, 4, 7. But it's not. Maybe it's reversed. 1.
What if it's a time and the fifth character is the colon? What if it's 10 to 7? So 18:47.
There's no colon available in a 10
The
digit.
10th one down, assuming the top one is 9. So 18, then that 9th button, then 47.
There's only 4 numbers in the code.
That's so weird.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. 4, 7. Nope. I guess we're gonna have to jump down the hole. Oh, okay.
So this is bad.
Huh.
This feels bad.
And there's also an ad break about to run.
Okay.
So let's stop here and let the ad
Okay.
break run. We'll be right back, everybody. Hey, everybody. I think we're
leaving it in the creepy mode.
I think we're gonna leave it there for the game because we've only got like 10 minutes of stream left, and everybody just wants the baby. Let's be honest. Look at him. He's asleep, which means we're gonna have to wake him up. We're gonna have to wake him up in order to get him to go to bed.
He yawns once, chooses violence for 15 minutes, and then lets his back out.
I'm just gonna take a second to quit the game.
Quit that dog.
That's fine. We might have to jump down the hole again later, but that's fine. Let's see what we've got for shenanigans this week. What has Ducky brought us? Let's see if I can find the magical button that will do the shenanigans. There's the shenanigans. Okay. I think there's some content on the shenanigans as well. Give me a moment.
Here we go.
Yes, violence and swearing. This is a Tumblr post called Mouth. Okay. By Gallus
Ostromegalus.
Ostromegalus. Okay.
I'll go first.
Alrighty.
I am watching a mouse make a series of what I can only describe as fuck around choices, and the find out is very excited to continue this little experiment.
I'm watching my parents' dog Arwen up at their house. Arwen, Kelpie, 60 pounds, is 15-ish now, and while she has a high prey drive and a history of successful hunts, she's also 15 and doesn't give many fucks. I also have my dogs. Charleston, who is a sighthound pointer mix at 50 pounds, is 10, and another proactive carnivore, but he's also just finished making his perfect couch nest and doesn't want to get up. Herschel. Oh, God. Herschel. Corgi, 40 pounds, extremely tube-shaped, is 5 and has no prey drive, but he does have a play drive. And I found out last time I was up here and found him having cornered a baby bunny, play, bowing, and shaking his ass at it because he had just a great time chasing it, and now it's the bunny's turn to chase him. Even though all three of these assholes spent all day dragging me hither and yon through the Rockies, he still has the endurance of an Athenian messenger and is still looking for a reason to careen around the house at Mach fuck. A reason has arrived.
Does it keep reading on that? Is it longer? Aha. My parents' house is the median age of a US senator. And every year about this time, the local mice start experimenting with sneaking into the house for warmth and snacks. At 11:14 p.m., I noticed a single grey mouse had entered and was exploring the far side of the living room, which is fully accessible to the dogs, but not in their immediate line of sight. About a minute in, Charleston notices, but his sole reaction is to look at it, then make very pointed eye contact with me, as if to say, "Are you seeing this shit?" Disrespectful, and then curl deeper into his couch nest. Owen is very asleep, snoring and farting.
Shortly after that, Herschel noticed the mouse, mostly because it had meandered into the main part of the living room, possibly lured in by the kibble-heavy scent of dog farts. It had actually wandered to within 2 feet of where Herschel was splooted on the floor, dozing directly in front of his nose. Now, I don't know much about mouse vision, but on average, Herschel is very nearly the same color as my parents' carpet. And he does very much resemble a faux fox throw pillow in shape and texture. Perhaps he's well camouflaged. Perhaps it is full of tiny rodent hubris.
It is very quiet. Quiet as a mouse even, but it must still smell of one, because the first thing I see is Social's nose twitch. His eyes slowly crack open, cross to focus, then very quickly open as he recognizes the shape as a potential new friend.
His nubbin begins to wag. One hind foot goes up, then the other, and he slowly rises to a mere half-inch above his previous elevation and begins to slowly play stalk the mouse.
This is not the subtle maneuver of a camouflaged predator, but the hyper-visible way that Corgi and other herding dogs go, "I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you!" at sheep and cattle and birthday parties full of toddlers in an attempt to get them to break into a run so the chasey game can begin.
The mouse noticed that it had been noticed, TM, but to its credit, it did not run, but instead was very casually search-ambling back to whence it came, its ears pointed directly behind it, listening to the find out. Props to the mouse, even though Herschel had significantly closed the distance between them, it was maintaining its facade well.
But it has now made the peculiar decision to shelter inside the Wobbler Kong, a hard plastic and heavy toy that is in fact exceptionally bite-proof and may have kibbles in it. The reason there may be kibbles in it is that I feed Herschel all his meals in the Wobbler to keep him from bolting his food and or choking himself, because in order to get the kibbles back out, he must smack the shit out of the Wobbler like so.
There's a photo.
He is currently standing staring at the Wobbler, waiting for his new bestie to come out, but I can see the gears of impatience turning, and he may decide to accelerate the mouse's decision-making process.
The reason I am allowing this to happen is that the mouse is unlikely to come to any harm beyond some environmentally adaptive trauma, and I am hoping it hauls ass back to the compost bin where most of them live and tells the colony that there's a very large fucked up little man in the house. Fuck that shit. Let's stay out of here. I don't know if PsyOps works on mice, but I feel like it's worth a shot.
After a few minutes of waiting for the mouse to come out, Herschel was getting concerned, that means bored, and stood up all the way, little paw raised, ready to smack the fun back into the poor creature. I told him.
No, go ahead.
As much crime as Herschel commits, he's actually quite biddable, and stopped, little paw raised, staring at me before slowly lowering it. Good job, I tell him, and he wiggles with joy. Figure it out. Herschel returns his attention to the Wobble, circling and sniffing it with small boosts of excitement, looking back at me for approval every so often before giving the bottom of the Wobble the smallest, gentlest push with his nose, which doesn't make it rock, but does scoot it along the carpet. Okay, I tell him, and for the last few minutes he has been slowly scooting the mouse inside the Wobble across the living room floor, an inch at a time. This has, however, made Charlie actually sit up and watch, so I may need to intervene soon. Arwen is still snore farting.
Okay, so I may have a broken ankle, but not because of this. Updates when I get back from urgent care. Well, there was
a twist at the end there, huh?
Funny story. I mean, my whole life is a funny story, but in this particular case, it's funny because while I do not have a broken ankle, I do have a pretty severe sprain and a new appreciation for the horrors of Wordle. I'll get there. Anyway, when we last left off, Herschel was doing the canine equivalent of playing cars with the Wobble, scooting it around the living room with his nose, which was enough to wake up both Charlie and Arwen, who were squinting at him with matching expressions of, "What is the ginger idiot up to now?"
Eventually, Herschel got distracted and paused to get a drink, and he started to get up to rescue the mouse, but before I could walk over to the far side of the living room, the mouse made the first move, and stuck its face out of the treat hole to see if the coast was clear in full view of Charleston. And in the following millisecond, I watched his body and soul become possessed with the millennia-old instincts of his sighthound ancestors, the more recent instruction of the cats who raised him, and in a beautifully fluid motion that inspired the poets of old, launched himself out of his decadent nest of couch pillows and quilts, up over the coffee table and about 15 feet across the living room to pounce on Wobble and Mouse.
Fortunately for the mouse, the Wobble isn't the easiest thing to grab, even if you do have opposable thumbs. And instead of acquiring a late-night snack, Charlie instead pressure-launched the Wobble across the living room and into the kitchen, where it proceeded to pinball around between the cabinets and the dinner table. Herschel, who loves activities and is also a jealous little brat who hates it when Charlie so much as looks at his toys, retaliated by taking a flying leap onto Charlie's face, and the two began to wrestle aggressively while knocking the Wobble and everything else in the kitchen around, including me, as I tried to grab the Wobble from between them.
Charlie broke away from his brother via the complex tactical strategy of used limb superiority to smack him repeatedly in the face, and sprinted out of the kitchen across the house with the look of an animal in hot pursuit. Herschel and myself on his heels. When Charlie came to a halt at the back door, there was no mouse to be found, much to everyone's bafflement.
I hear jingling back in the living room. I turned to find Arwen has gotten up, walked the 7.5 feet to where the wobble is in the hall now, and laid back down, both big puppy crime paws on either side of the wobble. I am walking back because usually she just wants to lick kibble dust and the occasional forgotten green bean out of it. And I'm fairly sure the wobble is devoid of Mouse, who has escaped to relay news of the modern wolf pack inside the house. Instead, Arwen opens her mouth wide, turns her entire head sideways, clamps onto the top of the wobble, and twists her neck. She's learned how to unscrew it.
I sprint back and manage to grab the wobble from her and the other two canines, now baying for rodent blood at my feet, and carefully peek inside. The mouse is still within the wobble, plastered to the far side of the container, extraordinarily flat, as though trying to become one with the hard plastic walls. Deciding that it was traumatized enough, I taped a paper towel over the opening to trap it, but not create an airtight seal, and took it out to the yard.
Was about to release it when I looked back to see all 3 dogs at the door watching my every motion with a laser focus, and realized that they'd sent Trail it back to the main colony. I decided I didn't really feel like dealing with the consequences of Arwen and Charlie teaching Herschel that pinky mice are made of meat, and opted instead to take the mouse to my car and drive it a few miles up the road to the nearest wet meadow for release.
It's a lovely October night. Temperature in the low 50s, full moon, and the wind blowing through the turning leaves when I get to the meadow. And I take my time going down the embankment from the gravel parking lot of the city park, a bit into the tall grass near the creek that cuts through the meadow, and I carefully unscrew the wobble. The mouse is still braced to the inside, so I set the pieces down and wait for it to cautiously start sniffing and delicately step out of the toy, stare up at me for a moment, and then scamper off into the grass.
I look up at the big yellow moon, and for a moment, all is well with the universe. Then there is not quite a noise, and not quite a motion, but more of a disturbance in the force on the edge of my peripheral vision, and I slowly turn to look. And also enjoying the lovely October night and the associated seasonal changes to its anatomy is one of the last true megafauna of the Ice Age, which have been making a comeback in Colorado of late, but I had not realized they'd come out of the mountains and into city limits. The bull moose is maybe 60 feet away from me, and still making up its mind about how it's going to respond to this invasion of its personal space. Slowly, I back up the way I came. The mouse chooses violence.
Chooses violence.
Oh, the moose chooses violence, as is its right, and charges.
I am possessed by ancient instincts, much like Charlie was, and scramble back up the embankment into the parking lot and sprint for the car, which has already endured one moose attack and lived. Unfortunately, just before I get to the car, I eat shit on the loose gravel, roll, and slam my ankle into a granite boulder at the edge of the lot with considerable force.
Adrenaline carries me through, and I get back up, run the remaining 5 very painful steps to the car, and get inside. I start it up, throw the lights on to dazzle the moose, and prepare to make a very inadvisable reversal out of the lot. The moose is only halfway up the embankment, staring with a dull disappointment into my brights, having concluded that my spectacular lack of coordination, that I am no threat to it, and it turns back down the small hill.
It's my left ankle, so I can still drive, but I spent 2 hours in the urgent care to get it looked at and braced, because there are people having much worse nights ahead of me, and decide to be grateful that for all of my other problems, I'm not having their problems, even if there is no Wi-Fi.
I get home. All 3 dogs stomp as hard as they can on my boot to make sure it's good and steady, and I pass out of the recliner like my dad for a solid 5 hours, and then get woken up again because Herschel and Arwen were having an argument about who was going to sleep on my leg to fix it next. Charlie has won.
That's fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there is an addendum.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I had to go back and get the wobble so Herschel could have breakfast. And while poking around in the grass, my sister texted me.
So I saw the mouse story?
Oh God, don't tell me.
Oh no, they'd worry. Don't tell mom.
Don't tell mom.
Oh no, they'd worry too much.
Okay, but if I tell you something, you can't tell them, okay?
No, that's the sister. Okay, but if I tell you something, you can't tell them, okay?
No, what?
Were you up at North Shields Pond, the one with the turtle sign?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just spooky. So you know that huge dent in the back of Beyond? My car, formerly her car.
Yes, it's how I find it in parking lots.
Never tell Mom, but I didn't back into a bollard.
Oh my God.
I think it was in like 2019, but Arwen had cornered a mouse that climbed into her old puzzle ball. So I took it out to the meadow there to release it, and it was super late at night, so I didn't see the moose either.
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, I didn't eat shit and fuck up my ankle, but that thing hit the car harder than that time I got hit by the pickup.
What the fuck kind of Bethesda-ass glitchy-specific trigger video game cutscene bullshit is this?
I don't know. Maybe the mice will have a telepathic link to that moose specifically.
That makes as much sense as anything else.
Oh my God, this happened twice to the family.
Bethesda-ass glitchy-specific trigger video game cutscene bullshit is
He's a great quote. That's a beautiful phrase. The mouse may have fucked around, but apparently I am doing the finding out is the hashtag there. Wow. Okay, so the lesson of this story is be careful where you release mice, I guess. They could have psychic connections with moose. Fuck up your
Summon
car.
that moose guardian.
Oh, you made a little boy twitch. Hang on.
Little man.
There we go. Now everybody can see the little man since we finished shenanigans. He's snoring away, and which means I'm gonna have to wake him up to take him to bed, but that'll be the mouse and the moose are in the cahoots.
Sounds like a racket, doesn't it?
It sounds like a children's book waiting to happen. Is what it sounds like.
The moose.
The mouse and the moose are in cahoots. Yeah, exactly. Right. Let us tell these lovely people where we're going to be. I know where you're going to be in 2 days.
On Friday, I'm going to be at the MCM Comic Con in London in the exhibition hall.
At the Excel.
At the Excel. And if I was professional, I would tell you what table I'm at.
I know. Hang on. Give me a second. Vamp. I can look it up.
I'm going to be there with a dear friend, A.K. Faulkner, who we haven't had on the show, and I really feel like we should.
We should fix that.
Yeah, we should. And I will be helping them sell their amazing books, which are full of superpowers, vengeful gods, and boy kissing.
You are on booth. I could swear she sent it to me.
And they're enormous fun. They're really, really good books. So I will be.
It's like writer's block 2.
If you head to the writer's block, it's not a large section, and I'll be the guy that looks like me.
Yeah.
And also along the way, you do stop off and say hi to our buddy Griff, who is there with a company called Starship Command, who do like immersive theater where you are the crew of a starship and you poke stuff to see what happens.
That sounds like an excellent plan with no potential trouble.
Absolutely, it does.
Exactly.
And this shirt is red.
Don't wear a red shirt on Friday.
I wouldn't.
Okay. No.
Don't worry. So that's going to be my Friday. Also on Friday, the full lid will go live. It's a Halloween special. There are 2 stories this week, and they're both really good ones. And then on Sunday,
we'll be playing
Caravan
Sandwich. There we go. Which looks cute and adorable and relaxing. And then we will be back here on Wednesday to figure out why this creepy lady is leading us into a garden that we won't take the code for us to enter.
It's probably fine.
I'm guessing there's some sort of puzzle somewhere that shows how the numbers have been messed up, and we have to find it and then put in the correct numbers. But that is next week's problem. Tonight's problem is it's time to go to bed.
Indeed, and that's a problem that's easily solved.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We will see you next time. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been terrifying.
And he's been Twiglet, because we all know you want to see him.
Mouse and Moose and Twiglet.
Mouse and Moose. There's the precious child. Yosh. Good night. All right. Have a great rest of your folk.
Have a great rest of your folk night.
Oh, good grief. Have a great rest of your night, folks.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. And we'll see you next time. All right. Oh, wait. I have a button for this. I keep forgetting.